Hi and welcome to Art World. In this second video we're going to be looking at the Nature series. There are 10 paintings in this series and each one is available to buy using the links below. In our first piece of the series we are greeted with a celebration of spring in a piece called Vintage Wildflowers in Spring. It's a time of renewal and growth. It's a time where you can make a fresh start, not only to where you dwell but in your personal life too. It's a painting that brings the immense beauty of flowers right to your living room, hallway, or wherever you decide to hang it. Here you see a field brimming with the raw beauty of springtime, a patchwork quilt of flowers that have weathered the frosts of winter and now bask in the warmth of a new season. As you look closer, the wildflowers are a rustic medley of colours, with splashes of reds and yellows and purples that dot the landscape like nature's own confetti. These aren't the manicured blooms of a gardener, these are the sturdy blossoms of the wild, each one standing strong and vibrant against a soft sky that stretches above. There's a realness here in this scene, a reminder of the unpolished elegance that grows in the fields and meadows, far from the bustling city streets. It's the kind of place where you can imagine taking a leisurely stroll, hands brushing against the petals, an earthy scent of soil and greenery filling the air. Notice the way the light filters through the petals, the stems swaying in the breeze, and the feeling of peace that comes from being surrounded by the simple wonders of nature and its beauty. This painting, Vintage Wildflowers in Spring, isn't just a visual treat, it's a moment of calm, a slice of life preserved in time. Hold on to the sense of tranquility you found here among the wildflowers. It's a reminder that beauty is all around you. You just need to open your eyes and look. Here, you're invited to a scene of pastoral peace, where time slows to the rhythm of nature. This painting, called House on the Hill, sweeps you up to a quaint house perched atop a gentle hill, watching over a tapestry of wildflowers that roll out like nature's carpet. As we take in the view, there's a sense of warmth and history that emanates from the old walls standing watchful over the years. The landscape around is a celebration of life, with every hue of flower blossoming under the caring gaze of the sun. It's as though the house and the hill exist in a perfect harmony, a testament to the quiet coexistence with the land. As you walk through this meadow, feel the soft grass beneath our feet and take in the fragrance of the blooms. Notice the mother and child, small figures of connection in this vast space of beauty. They're part of the scene, living and breathing the same air, their presence adding a touch of humanity to the vastness of this landscape. This scene is more than just a painting, it's a window to a simpler time. It reminds us of the bonds we share with the places we call home, the memories etched into our childhood, into the very landscape, and the timeless beauty of life lived in harmony with nature. Notice the calm it instills within you. Maybe you can carry the serenity of this hillside house with you, a tranquil image to return to whenever the world feels too fast, too loud, or too much. This painting is called Sunset River Landscape. You find yourself at the water's edge, witnessing a symphony of colours that signal the close of the day. This painting captures that perfect moment when the sun dips low and its fiery glow bathes everything in a warm golden light, amplified and reflected by the bodies of water beneath it. The stream in the foreground is a tributary joining into a river. It has carved its own way with a winding path through the meadow, reflecting the sun's farewell kiss on its journey. Notice how it turns the water into a molten stream of gold and amber. On its banks, wildflowers and grass bask in the radiant glow, their own colours muted, yet enriched by the evening's soft light. You feel invited to slow down and join the tranquil rhythm of nature at sunset, It feels like a perfect moment in time. The trees, which were once vivid green, now wear the sunset's golden hue, standing as silent silhouettes against the ever so slightly dimming sky. Here is a perfect moment of peace. It's where you can imagine laying down, soaking in the sun and the natural ambience of this place. It's where the river carries away our cares and the sunset promises the hope of a new dawn. I find it really brings calmness to your environment and to your soul. It's like having the perfect weekend away in front of your very eyes. Here, you're stepping into a slice of spring where time stood still. This piece is called Vintage Blooming Wildflowers in Spring. This painting is a heartfelt nod to those simpler spring days that feel like memories even as you live them. It feels like the earth wakes up from its winter slumber, dressing up in its finest palette, a splash of wildflowers. As you soak in the view, it's like you're right there, in the middle of a field you stumbled upon whilst on a leisurely country walk. The kind of place where the only sounds are the buzz of bees and the distant bird call. These flowers are a carefree bunch, a motley crew if you will, not planted in rows or patterns, but growing wherever the wind decided they should fall. They're the kind of blooms that don't need a florist touch to look just perfect. Here you can see patches of yellows, reds and purples that pop up here and there like little surprises under the broad strokes of greens and browns. And let's not forget the whites, like dabs of paint on a canvas, pure and fresh as the spring air itself. Forget the rush of the world, let's just watch how the light changes the colour of the petals, how the shadows play hide and seek with the leaves. Vintage blooming wildflowers in spring isn't trying to be more than it is, it's simply a moment of spring, captured just as it is, perfect in its imperfection. Sometimes it's good to remind yourself the best thing we can do is just be like these wildflowers. They are just being themselves, blooming and arranging themselves without a care in the world, all in perfect harmony with one another. This next piece I called Spring Blossom Twilight, Visions of Hope. It presents a tranquil scene where the gentle whispers of spring meet the hushed tones of the coming night. As the twilight hour wraps the landscape in its embrace, you witness the final rays of the sun casting a soft, hopeful glow over a field awakened by spring. The centerpiece is a cherry blossom tree. Notice how it effortlessly blends into the painting, cloaked in the delicate pink of its spring attire, symbolizing renewal and the fleeting beauty of life. The tree's reflection in the water below is a serene echo, a tranquil reminder of nature's symmetry and balance, and how nature reflects on your environment, and the environment reflects on you. This is a scene of peace. You can almost sense the flowery blooms on the left, setting themselves down for a sleep. The streamer ribbon of light mirrors the pastel sky, guiding your eyes through a meadow brimming with the first blooms of the season. The horizon melts into hues of lavender and gold, a canvas where the dreams of the day gently collide with the mysteries of the night. Spring Blossom Twilight, Visions of Hope is an ode to the quiet strength that lies in new beginnings, to the quiet confidence of nature that each ending is, but a prelude to a fresh start. It's a visual poem that speaks of resilience, a reminder that even as the day ends, the blossom continues to hold its bloom. As you step away from this painting, let it carry with you the gentle promise it offers. Let it be a symbol of hope that assures you, even in the craziest of moments, that the world is full of endless possibilities. Now, this is a canvas that echoes with the spirit of an old world countryside. I named it Vintage Wildflower Meadow. It's quite a dramatic sky of shifting greys, with the earth telling its very own story with a tapestry of wildflowers. The meadow is alive with a myriad of blooms, their colours a defiant spark against a brooding backdrop of the day. Vibrant reds, you can see soft yellows and whispers of white, and blues spring from the canvas, a celebration of life in its most natural state. These flowers don't just grow, they thrive, weaving a wild narrative of resilience and beauty. You can kind of imagine standing in this field, letting the coolness of the overcast day envelop you, the gentle breeze mingling with the subtle sense of myriad blooms. This painting isn't just a visual journey, it's a sensory one that beckons us to feel, to breathe, to be part of the landscape itself. The contrast of the mesmeric overcast sky and the array of colour emanating from the ground beneath it is a reflection of our day-to-day lives. I feel this painting is a testament to the timeless elegance of nature's own artistry. It's a reminder that even under the most sombre skies, there is a burst of colour, a flash of life, a reminder that after the storm, the meadow still sings with colour, much like our own lives. You sometimes have bad days, but let's not forget the good days too. This painting can be a testament to that. Take with you the memory of this scene. May the sight of these wildflowers standing brave and bright against the overcast sky inspire you to find beauty on the cloudiest of days. This piece is called Weeping Willow at Sunrise. It's a portrait of tranquility and hope. More than just a painting, it's a prayer, a silent ode to the start of something new. The weeping willow dominates the painting, with its cascading branches standing out as a guardian of the lagoon. Its leaves, kissed by the sun's golden hues, are like the delicate tears of joy welcoming the new day. The willow's reflection in the water below is a testament to the world's stillness at this early hour, a moment so calm even the air just seems to hold its breath. As you visualize and bask in the warm glow that envelops the scene, the sun, a radiant orb, sets the sky ablaze, transforming the willow's melancholy into a spectacle of beauty. It's as if each droplet of dew, each blade of grass, each whispering leaf has been waiting just for this, a chance to glimmer and sparkle in the first light of day. The painting, I feel, captures the essence of new beginnings, the silent transition from night to day. It's a reminder that each sunrise brings its own gifts, that beauty can be found in the quiet, unassuming presence of a single tree greeting the dawn, perhaps reminding you that every morning you can enjoy a new day where anything can happen. It's your very own secret and silent muse. This piece is called Vintage Floral Hillside, where each brushstroke is clearly defined and tells a story of timeless beauty. In the background, you can see a sun-drenched hill. Its slopes, a patchwork of colours that only nature could weave together. The painting invites you on a stroll through a meadow that stood the test of time, its wildflowers blooming freely as they did in the old days. As you gaze upon this landscape, we see an array of blooms, poppies, daisies, and cornflowers dotting the hillside in a vibrant celebration of life. The soft pastels blend with vivid hues, creating a dreamy quality that transports us to a peaceful spring morning somewhere in the heart of the countryside. It's a very easy way to lose yourself in this idyllic setting. Imagine the warmth of the sun on your face, the gentle rustle of the grass, and the sweet scent of flowers carried on a lazy breeze. This really isn't just a scene, it's an experience, a chance to reminisce and bask in the nostalgic wonder of a floral paradise. Vintage Floral Hillside is a tribute to the untamed spirit of nature and the simpler times it represents. It's a reminder to pause, to breathe, and to appreciate the wild and the whimsical charm of nature's own artistry. Wherever this hangs in your home, you can carry the serenity of this vintage hillside with you, letting it remind you of the natural beauty that awaits outside our doors, ready to be rediscovered and cherished once more. Here you step into the rustic charm of a painting called Vintage Wildflower Meadow, a painting where the timeless dance of spring unfolds. This is nature in her truest form, a wild expanse where each flower blooms in its own space and time. As your eyes wander across this meadow, they're greeted by a tapestry of colours. The wildflowers, a medley of shapes and hues, stand tall against a backdrop of gentle skies and the soft golden light of dawn. It's as if each bloom is vying for attention, yet together they create a harmony that speaks to the soul. As you immerse yourself in this idyllic scene, you can envision the soft hum of the bees as they flit from one flower to another, the delicate fragrance of petals carried on a light breeze, and the soothing sway of stems in the rhythm of the countryside. This is the essence of spring, captured on canvas for us to return to whenever we like, no matter what time of year. This painting, I feel, is a celebration of the unassuming beauty that thrives in the open, that asks for nothing but the chance to be seen. Each brushstroke is a whisper to the wild meadows that have inspired poets and painters, a canvas that holds the breadth of the past within its vibrant life. Finally, take in the tranquility and simple joy it offers. Let the image of this vintage wildflower meadow remind us to find beauty in the wild, unstructured corners of the world, where nature's hand paints its own masterpieces. This last piece I called Vintage Forest in Autumn with Birch Trees. The painting depicts an autumn setting in a forest. The centre ground of the forest is enveloped in a warmth of autumn's embrace. The forest is alive with the vibrant colours of the season, each birch tree a testament to the beauty of change. The golden hues of the leaves, rich and inviting, dapple the forest floor with a carpet of yellow, orange and gold. The birch, with its distinctive white bark, stands as a striking contrast against the warm tones, a natural beacon that draws the eye and the heart. As you wander down this forest path where the light filters through the canopy, casting a golden glow that feels like the forest is holding its breath, it's a moment suspended in time, a snapshot of the forest in its autumnal splendour. The painting feels like it could be a journey of the soul. It's a walk through the memories of crisp autumn days, of the sound of leaves crunching underfoot, and the cool air that whispers of winter's approach. The trees prepare for their winter slumber. They leave us with a parting gift, their leaves, an interesting mosaic of colour that reminds you of the beauty in just letting go. This painting captures the essence of autumn, not just in the visual splendour of the birches, but in the feeling it evokes within us. The representation of autumn is special. The shedding of leaves invites us to drop the old habits and relationships that no longer support us. Yet a few metres away is a central clearing where the sun blazes through, lighting the area in its own image, suggesting the promise of a bright future is just a few steps ahead. Let the image of these birch trees, resplendent in their autumn colours, inspire us to embrace the changes in our lives with grace, beauty and indefectibility.